Good morning.
Yep, good morning.
Yeah, it's Tuesday morning. And
November 1st.
yes, it's the first of the month, November.
Yep, October is officially over.
Yeah. That means winter's coming soon.
It's all right.
Well, and Thanksgiving, which is
Yeah,
cool.
Thanksgiving's this month.
Yeah.
I do like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, me too.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. All the good food and good company and hanging out, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of people over this year, I think.
Yeah, I think so too, which I'm really excited for because I like Thanksgiving because, you know, I like to cook. So I like to go crazy on Thanksgiving and cook, you know?
Yep, Roxanne does all the cooking.
Yeah.
I do help a little bit, but mainly it's her deal.
Yeah, I'd say, well, so before we moved to from Vegas, we used to do 2 Thanksgiving dinners every year. We did one on Thanksgiving Day, which was usually with your family.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, we'd do it all over again for my family. And it was the same menu for both. So I'd always have to make double of everything I was making.
Yep.
So,
2 Thanksgivings in a row, back to back.
Yeah.
Thursday and Fridays.
Yeah, we'd get up in the morning Thursday, be Thanksgiving Day, celebrate it, cook the turkey, do all that good stuff, and then go to sleep,
Yep,
wake
clean
up,
up, do it all over again.
yeah, sleep. I'd have to set the table and
Do like the laundry for like the
napkins.
napkins and stuff,
yeah.
yeah. Because we use cloth napkins.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay, that was good.
No, it was a lot of
good
fun.
times.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I looked forward to it every year. I mean, by like the second day, by like halfway through, I was burnt. I was tired of being in the kitchen because by then I'd already been in there for like 4 days, 3 or 4 days.
Well, yeah, you'd have to prepare everything.
Yeah.
It'd take a couple days beforehand
Yeah.
to prepare everything, but we didn't get to do a big giant Thanksgiving over here last year. We went to Dawn's house.
Yeah, which was a lot of fun. And
Oh yeah. I'm just saying over here.
Yeah, we didn't have Thanksgiving here last year.
Mm-mm.
We had Christmas though.
Yep.
That was
So
good.
this year is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be set up enough. It should be.
Yeah, I don't see why we
The
wouldn't
house?
be. Yeah.
We got a lot of work to do today. I think we're going to be busy almost all day.
I think so too. I hope you're ready for it. Did you get a good night's sleep and all that good stuff?
I'm okay. Still waking up.
Yeah, we're still on our first cup of coffee this morning.
Yep. Usually don't get with it until after that's done.
Yeah, and today Wyatt stayed home with us, hanging out.
Well, it's junk day.
Yeah, it's junk day today, so he's been.
The one day they get to just hoard and eat all their candy if they want.
Yeah.
And
Which
usually by the end of the day they're begging for a sandwich or something.
Please, I want some real food. Yeah,
Yeah,
I already
I don't want
seen
candy no
Wyatt
more.
this morning with his candy bucket when I went in.
Oh yeah, he was already eating, munching away.
Like, all right, you know. There's like, three holidays. 3 holidays that it's acceptable to have candy for breakfast: Easter, Christmas, and Halloween.
Yeah, well, Christmas, you just have candy. There's usually candy laying around everywhere.
I know, but like at Christmas
Candy
morning, you
canes
get
and-
up, yeah, you have your stocking.
Stockings, yeah.
Full of candy. And I mean, I remember as a kid just going to town and eating candy.
Oh yeah, no, me too.
Christmas morning, you know.
Yep, the stocking candy.
And I'd ask my mom, Mom, can I have a piece of candy? I don't care, eat as much as you want. Ooh, okay. Game on.
I'll eat all of it.
I'm gonna eat every single piece today.
Well, I'm sure Wyatt will be sick of candy by mid-afternoon. He'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Done eating candy. I want to.
Yeah, can I have a piece of candy?
Yeah. Can I have some carrots, please? And celery.
Yeah. And then you won't ask for candy for a few days, and then, can I have some candy?
Yeah, I want a dessert. Wyatt's big thing is he thinks after every dinner he's entitled to a dessert.
I know, and that's,
Every dinner.
yeah, that's my fault.
It is her fault.
Yeah.
You don't need dessert after every meal.
No, and I'd say, I mean, he does get desserts, but there's a lot more days where he doesn't get dessert, especially recently, because I'm trying not to keep as many sweets in the house as I was.
I'm not a big sweets person.
Yeah, see, I'm
Me
the
personally?
opposite. I love sweets.
I'll go in little tiny spurts. Like last night I had, I don't know, like 8 pieces of candy.
Yeah.
It's Halloween, right? So now it's about it, and then I probably won't have candy for months.
Christmas.
I don't know, I'm just not a big candy person.
Yeah, I am.
I don't dislike it, obviously. Who doesn't like candy? But I don't sit there and crave, candy bars at nighttime.
Yeah, I do.
It's not good for you.
I know it's not good for me, but it tastes so good.
That's how people get diabetes.
I know. I know all those things. I just can't
Too much
help
sugar.
it. I just can't help it. I love sugar and sweets and cakes and ice cream and candy and
Sugar.
sugar. Yeah. Anything with
sugar in it, give me it.
I love it.
That's the dogs messing with the cats.
No, I bet you that's the cats knocking some stuff off the shelf.
That's one thing, guys, about having those shelves outside with the food. I cannot stand it, man.
Yeah, they get up on the shelves and stuff, and it's really hard to keep the cats off because, cats are not like dogs.
No, you can't train them to stay away for the most part, right? Like off of things, they don't listen.
No.
So there's always cats on the top of that shelf knocking food and stuff over, and it's very frustrating because it's every day.
Yeah.
It's every day. And you guys have seen how many cats we got here. We got way too many, and they never leave the deck.
No.
It's like, ugh.
The 2 of them usually will go hide out. I think they go in the woods, and they're out there usually all day. They come over in the mornings to eat, and then I don't see them for the rest of the day. And then right around evening time, they come back out.
Yeah, but then they're there all night, knocking stuff over, being cats.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want them to break stuff. There's like jars and mason
broke.
jars. They already broke stuff.
they already broke one of my mason jars of food. There was actual food in there. They knocked it off there, which is weird because my canned food, the jars, they're not on the top. Like they're on the very, very, very bottom of the shelf, like almost to the ground.
Well, they crawl in between there.
Yeah.
There's only like this much space, and a cat will want to like crawl, in there.
Yeah.
And then they'll be on the very, very, very top with all stuff stacked on there, and they'll want to climb on top of that stuff. And it's like, God, I want to put like a big board or something up so they can't jump over there. I got to figure something out, because a piece of cardboard, something to block them from jumping up on top of there.
Yeah, right. They'll probably like jump from the ground all the way up there.
I don't know. I got to figure something out.
They look up there. I could make that.
Because they're breaking stuff, and there's nothing I can do about it. They won't stop hanging out over there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start not feeding them as much because I can't explain how frustrating it is sometimes, guys. I don't mind the cats. I like the cats. I have no problems with the cats. I care for the cats. But there's a point where it's too many, and I'm at that point.
Yeah,
I'm at that point.
We got quite a bit of cats.
And we didn't bring them. Our only cat, guys, is Midnight and Stinky. That's it.
And Blue.
But Blue, the whole time we've had her, she has not really been our cat. She's always been hanging around separate. She'd never want to come over and hang out. When we were over there, she was always away. She was like her own little thing. But technically Blue is our cat, I guess. Right? And so we got Sylvia, that's Stinky. We call her Stinky because she stinks.
She does stink.
She's got really bad gas. But it's Midnight and Sylvia. All the other cats are not ours. They just come over here. They're Melanie's cats, right? And then the property cats, and they don't leave. So.
Yeah, look, there's Flower.
Yeah, and there's Flower, which is Melanie's cat. So Melanie's cat, Flower, is over here. Twister's over here. I seen Duchess over here yesterday. It's like they all hoard to where all the cats are at, and like, oh, this is where all the cats are hanging out. Cool,
Yeah,
I'm gonna hang out here.
Well, they figured out that there's food too over here. That's where all the cats are hanging.
But there's food over there too.
I know. Well, no, I know that. I'm saying like because all the cats are gathered around over here waiting for food. It's like, excuse you.
See, there's Flower.
Right here. But they all figured out like, oh, there's feeding over here.
Yeah, every morning? Cool.
Every morning, I'm coming over there.
So I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Hi, Flower.
Not gonna happen, because, I mean, there's like 9 cats here.
I know.
And they're adult cats, so it's not like they're kittens.
I know, Flower.
And they literally will not leave you alone. They will not. They will be right on your feet, meowing, crying, trying to jump up on you until you feed them. And it's like,
I think she's
They're all lovable cats. I like all the cats.
Yeah,
They're all
yeah.
sweet
They're
cats.
all super sweet cats, and I give them loves whenever I can.
I don't know.
May not seem like it was Flower right now.
It's just too many. It's too many animals.
I know, Flower. You gotta
Like
get down.
domesticated animals on my deck.
You're getting me dirty. No.
I don't even allow the dogs on the deck. Like 90% of the time, I make sure that they stay off because
No, Flower.
I don't want them to get into things, you know. And dogs are dogs; they'll do that too. But cats, how do you keep cats off? You can't. It's
can't.
impossible.
No, Flower. Come on.
So I got to figure something out. So now she's gonna come bug me. It's because they want breakfast.
Oh, you haven't
That's
fed 'em?
100%. No, I fed them.
Oh.
But maybe she didn't get enough breakfast or something. I don't know.
Well, you got food over at your place. I tell her that all the time. I said, Flower, why don't you go home? There's food over there. I heard there's lots and lots of food over there.
So many cats. But see, they're all lovable like this. And so it's hard to say no. You know, guys?
Yeah, it is hard to say no.
I mean, I'm sure some of you guys have a bunch of cats or dogs or whatever, right? Or just two, and no matter what, you can't say no to them. They give you that face, right? You're like, fine, I'll give you another treat.
They give you those meows.
Right. And you can't help it. And you just feel so guilty if you don't. Right? It's true. You feel all guilty. Fine, I'll give you an extra, can, or I'll give you an
I'll fill
extra
up your
scoop. Yeah. I know you ate this morning, but okay, I'll give you a snack.
You're the one that always caves.
I do. And then I complain about it. Yeah. About how many cats there are. And I'm the one doing it.
Yeah, and then how there's times where I'll come out, I'll be in the house and I'll come out and I can tell that you filled up the bowl. And I went, oh, You guys convinced him to fill up your bowl again, didn't you?
Well, the thing is, I don't know. I mean, cats will eat until they pop, especially like Twister, right? And Midnight, he eats a lot too. But I don't want to. I want to make sure all of them aren't like starving, that they're not.
Well, they're fooling you if they're telling you they're starving.
Well, I know they're not. I know that. And plus, there's mice and bugs and all kinds of stuff they can catch around here.
Yeah, Blue yesterday was out there catching grasshoppers.
Oh, I know. I've seen her.
Yeah.
They eat them. But, I mean, the bare minimum, not the bare minimum, but the minimum that they need, per cat to eat, to not be sickly or nothing.
They don't look sickly.
I know they don't. They're getting way more than they need. But what I'm saying is it's hard to gauge how much food exactly. Do they need half a cup and a half a day, each cat? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's hard to pick too because you don't know how much they're getting. Yeah, you may fill up the bowl.
And Twister eats it all.
Yeah.
And nobody else gets any.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, she gets to eat the most.
And so I keep an eyeball on who's pigging out and who's not. Flower right here, she doesn't get to pig out as much as Twister.
No, she pigs
Nobody
out.
pigs out like Twister. I said as much. And then
hi, Flower.
the stray, Rambo, she's always in the back waiting for everybody to be finished because she's not, she's the new cat around here. Everybody else kind of grew up together.
Hi, Flower.
And so I kind of give her like her own bowl sometimes when no one's around and just make sure she gets, some food. Plus she's pregnant, Rambo, so she needs extra food.
I know.
Right?
Which is going to be more babies.
Mm-hmm. More cats.
Wow. Look at her.
Hi, Flower.
She's in love.
Yep. Because she knows where the food comes from. She's like, I better be nice to him.
Yeah, he feeds me.
He gives me the food.
Maybe she's hoping that she can butter you up a little bit today and you'd be like, oh, I remember Flower was loving on me.
Oh, here, Flower, have 3 cans.
Have
a can.
have a can of each flavor all mixed into one.
I usually just give them wet food, and then I have like a 24-pack of canned food, right? Cans.
You give them dry, yeah.
But I give them just dry,
Yeah.
and then the canned food is like a treat. I give them maybe one can for
Flower.
all of them to share a week, and I usually mix it in with the wet food, so they feel like they're getting a big can, but they're not. It's all conniving and mind control. Here, eat this can. It's mainly dry food. So we got a lot of work to do today, guys.
Yes, we do. A lot of work.
We went to the store yesterday and got a lot of stuff.
Big city store.
Big city store, got a lot of stuff. so we can move forward with the house because we're kind of at a crossroad.
Kind of, yeah. Sorry, Flower, you
kind
gotta
of.
get down.
We do have more mudding and painting and stuff like that to do in the living room and kitchen. And we got to finish White's bathroom.
Yeah.
But White's bathroom's got his first coat on it already. But there's some more stuff we need to get done if we want to move into the house before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, if we want to sleep in there.
If we want to sleep in there, there's certain things we want to get done. Because I want to build the beds and different things, right, guys, that we're going to sleep on, and those are going to be really, really heavy when I'm done because they're going to be made out of wood. And I was thinking, it's like, man, trying to get building a bed and then moving it out, to get everything else done, and then moving the bed back in, that's going to be a gigantic hassle, like a big time hassle.
Yeah.
It's not worth doing it. So we're going to do some things kind of out of order, I think, a little bit, but that's all right.
I don't think it's out of order.
It's kind of out of order, but...
I mean, it makes sense in my mind.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what matters, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can do anything, I guess. There's no real order, I guess.
No.
There is sometimes a specific order.
Well, yes.
Like framing and then putting electricity. You can't put the electricity in without no walls.
Well, unless you're
That's what
not
I'm saying.
running any power through the walls. But
Well, that's what I'm getting at. You would be, right?
Yeah.
So that would be in order. But anyway, we got to get going, guys. It's getting a little late in the morning already.
Yeah, got to sleep in a little bit today.
Yeah, so good vibes, work vibes today, busy vibes.
Yes, after this first cup of coffee, guys, I'll be ready to work.
Yep, we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, so I hope your guys' vibe is as good as ours, if not better.
Yes.
Hope you guys have a great day. Happy November, like we said, and we will catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.